Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. It is I, TK, and on this side, we have a Xavier.
Hello all.
And on this side, we have a Hedgington.
Hello, it's good to be back, everybody.
He returns.
I do, yes.
Am I sounding loud to everyone, or quiet, or normally?
You're sounding fine to me.
Because I'm very quiet in my headphones.
Ah.
And I don't know why.
You sound
I think
fine to me.
your system output is different to
I know why.
Discord our output.
I've got other things plugged in. I need to raise my own headphone volume. There we go.
Ooh.
Well, when Hedgie came over last Friday before, I made a few modifications to the wiring of the audio. So Hedgie could also hear the games that we were playing on the Friday stream. And of course, I forgot to adjust the headphone levels accordingly, because now there's an extra set of headphones plugged into my output. So all my headphones are a bit quieter than usual, which I've just realised. So I've just turned them up, and that's better. I can hear things properly now.
I will say, if you are joining in, the first 20 minutes is normally dedicated to breaking stuff.
It's
If
traditional.
it sounds odd or quiet, or someone isn't quite
Loud
thinking
enough.
up, feel free to say in the Discord chat or in the YouTube chat. You can indeed make some comments in the YouTube chat or the Discord chat. We do notice them, such as Fifik saying, "Oh look, it's a rare non-naked Hedgesaurus."
Yeah,
Yes,
in the
for
YouTube
now.
chat. And Jennifer at the back going, "It is a great Hedgie." So who have we got in
Hey.
every chat? We have a Southpaw in the chat. We got the Jury. We have Jennifer the Bat. We have Hedgie in the chat. We have Fifik in the YouTube chat. If anybody else is around, say hi. Let yourself known. We can.
And
shout
you can
it out.
also see yourselves above us.
Yeah.
We may want.
I've got YouTube above me, and
Adjust
Xavier has.
sizes.
Huh?
In the future, we may want to adjust sizes in the future. But yes,
Well,
you can see
YouTube we can't.
your commentary. Yeah, true. No.
YouTube is fixed. That's as big as it's getting.
Wow.
Discord, I'm not sure how to. These were pretty much all the default things. So I haven't quite learned how to fix that. I mean, YouTube is basically hacked in anyway.
We have Cosmic as well.
Yay,
Yes,
Cosmic
come
is
in. If
Hello,
you
Cosmic.
have people who also enjoy listening, get them joining in. We have the Discord. It's in the comments. It's in the corner. Or you can use YouTube as well.
Yes, be chatty. Say hi to people. And chat amongst yourselves while we entertain you with noise. Or at least provide background noise for whatever it is you're actually doing.
Yes.
Except for trying to sleep. Apparently, we're not very good for that. So, I think without any further ado, it is time we cracked on with our first segment.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
So, since he hasn't been around for a while, Xavier, how's your week been? No, I'm kidding. Hedge, how's your week?
So, yes.
I say, how's your week? How's your last 6 bloody months? You
6
skiver.
bloody months, yeah. Well, hasn't been for, want of trying. But anyway, yes. So, as most people should be aware, I was purchasing a property, attempting to. So, of course, I had to deal with solicitors and estate agents and all that kind of stuff.
And
But
all that jazz.
that's all done now. So, pretty much, now that I'm in here, all my days have been spent purchasing things, decorating, redoing things, and laying out rooms.
And going
So-
shopping.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, Amazon have got so much money off me right now. It's been absolutely insane. One thing that you can see behind me, you can just see my wall and
And his donut
part
lamp.
of my TV and my donut lamp. What you can't see to my right are an absolute ton of empty boxes, all of which arrived today. So today has been spent unpacking boxes, putting stuff away, and pretty much getting everything laid out. At the moment, I'm still not even fully set up. I've been here since April 28th. That was when I physically got the keys. It's nearly been 2 months. I'm still not fully settled in yet.
You say you started in April the 28th, but when did you actually start spending the night there?
The first time I actually spent the night there was probably, I think, sort of mid-May.
And
'Cause
when
at
did
the-
your bed arrive?
Well, we emptied the storage locker on May 31st.
Mhm.
So at that point, I had a futon mattress, which technically meant I could sleep there. However, because it was ridiculously old and getting silly, eventually I managed to get a bed frame. So I had a bed frame which I could put the futon mattress on and technically sleep there. So I spent my first night there, I think, which was on June the 2nd, was the first time I actually spent the night there. But
And it's now June the 19th.
It is now June the 19th, and I've been here for about 2 weeks now. So yeah, it's I've actually been painting it the same colours as an Airbnb I stayed in Toronto.
Oh God!
So surreptitiously, my brain has gone, you really like that apartment. So yeah, I've kind of turned it into my pseudo Canadian apartment. But it is very nice, and I'm highly enjoying it here. Of course, it does mean I have to cook all my own meals, do my own washing, and actually actively take care of myself. But I'm learning how to do that.
Slowly but surely. I don't know if anyone's mentioned this yet, but Corn Husky said, "Greetings, Hedgie," in the YouTube chat.
Hello.
And people are loving the pink ears.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
Little cat ears. Or pig ears.
I've had these for a while, mainly because I really like the look of them. And because they were about something like, I think they're razor ones. So they cost about 130. Ooh. But eventually I managed to get them off a deal for 90. So I got about 40 quid off. So I pounced on them.
Apparently, it was like, oh, he's back.
Both Hedgie and TK have a thing about buying expensive headsets.
I just prefer the audio quality. I mean, but my ones were proper studio ones for the proper studio setup. They weren't like fancy pink ones with ears. Mine are actual kind of
boring black ones with awesome hearing quality.
Yes, these are superior sound and very nice microphones. Thank you very much.
They're just boring and black.
Yes.
The microphone in the headphones that I have in my actual studio, which is in my actual bedroom, or Studio 5.4 as it's now officially known, is a studio quality microphone and headphones.
Yes.
So that's where I'm doing all of that. But that's pretty much. So I've got some signs on my rooms. I've got Studio 5.4, which is my bedroom come recording studio. I've got Suits and Stuff, which is my closet where all the things that I don't need and clothes are currently stored, and the executive bathroom. So
and the kitchen, which doesn't have a sign.
The kitchen, because the door is not there right now.
There's a hole in the wall which has a kitchen attached to it.
There's a hole in the wall. Yeah, at the moment the door isn't in place, but you'll probably during the show you might hear some weird noises. One of them will be what sounds like something falling, which is my ice machine because it's currently running
it goes
like crazy.
Chunk.
Yeah, it just drops things down, and the possibility you may hear trains going past. So
I'll be having my ear out for that just to see if anything train related comes down the mic.
If it's a freight train, you'll probably hear the flange squeal because those go like crazy. So at the moment it's quite low frequency. So I think my cardioid microphone is filtering those out.
Yeah.
But when the freight train goes past, you'll probably hear it. But anyway, I think I've taken them a bit of time.
We've still got 20 minutes for Jackbox, and Xavier's going to want a few minutes to rant about work.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Because my week hasn't been all that exciting, really, so I'm going to be a very short one. My week has literally just been... I've been at home a lot. I've also been at work a lot. And I've been occasionally visiting father, sometimes scheduled, sometimes unscheduled, because it was Father's Day, so a scheduled visit was in few, and of course I could do the Wednesday ones as well. But yeah, I've had to go over there a few times to assist where needed. Although it has proved... He's basically now given me an Uber budget, so and I've also need to actually order my birthday present as well because he gave me the money for that too. So
I love this weird birthday arrangement. It's a case of, hey, it's my birthday, Dad. Here's some money. Go buy it.
Yeah. Well, he's got Parkinson's, so he's not exactly able to answer the door to the delivery driver when it comes. So it just makes sense for him to push money into my bank account and for me to then go shopping on Amazon. Because, I love the shopping on Amazon.
So, Digiri, just interrupting you, Teeks, Digiri says, where is your humongous microphone, the one you used during the Gunjathon? That is in my studio. That's where I do all my recording there. So I've got loads of soundproofing. I've got that thing with a huge, great foam thing around it. So,
why don't you share the picture of your setup, just the one with the stool in it, to the Discord
Oh,
channel?
okay. All right. I will have to do that via my phone. So
do it by the phone. That's fine.
While I just do a bit of unprofessional looking away from the camera.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, for the rest of my week, I've done a bit of writing. I've done a bit of melting in the heat. Xavier popped down over the weekend. That was nice. And yeah, it's been a peaceful week.
So there we go. That is Studio 5.4 in my bedroom. So as you can see, there's soundproofing there. There's my recording Mac. The huge, great, humongous microphone is there. Little stool for me to sit on. So, yep.
Actually, let's see if
it's very compact.
Can I put this into the channel? It says thinking about it.
Yeah. So yeah, I did pop down to see TK because YouTube is forcing a refresh. Lovely. Thanks. Great.
Just what you always wanted.
Yeah. So yeah, pop down to see TK. We managed to get a game of Armello in during the Saturday, which filled most of that morning.
Sunday, you mean?
Sunday, sorry. My God.
That was a long ass game as well.
That was a very intense game which made no sense. And yeah, so it's been, I think the biggest thing that's been frustrating is the weather, because we've been heading towards thunderstorms, which kind of didn't happen. So it meant that even though it wasn't really high temperatures, it was just close. So working in here at home was a bit uncomfortable. So I did end up with tower fan to left, office fan to my right, top off, trying to get a breeze, because the other problem with hot weather, no breeze. Good fun. Also, I was on late, so trying to stream was a case of I am now tired. And I have lost determination to do anything, so that happened. The Friday stream, we managed to get something done.
Yep.
And that was golf, and I managed to get TK to the point of nearly throwing his fucking controller.
Fuck that game.
Oh, you nearly did a Gitteroo, man.
Oh, very nearly.
Close.
Apparently,
he was swearing a storm.
Apparently, YouTube's having issues.
Really? God.
I'm going to test for dropped frames, but
I'm gonna turn down.
We're not dropping frames, apparently.
Down to
Tajiri says very nice on my studio setup. It is a bit cramped, but it does fit in there. I've actually got the headphones that you can see there are pretty much almost perfectly in line with the entrance to my bedroom cum studio. So I was like, yep, I can put them in there. I will not walk into them when I go in. So yeah, I can have them on that side.
So, yeah, so long as they do the job, that's the main thing.
They do.
If it's not ideal, that's when you always have issues. But yeah,
these ones I'm wearing at the moment are USB headphones. The ones that are in my studio are direct jack ones, so they go directly into the audio interface, which is the red box you can see on the left-hand side.
Yeah,
that controls the volume of my headphones and my microphone, so I have a perfect, constant feed of what's going in and what's going out. USB ones with one of those is, it's ridiculous because you've got to have them going into the Mac, and then it's going, okay, well, the input is a different amount to what's coming through, so having those over there is ridiculous. So that's why I use these here. In fact,
the sound engineers of the show.
Yes, pretty much.
What are you trying to say?
The microphone I've got here and the headphones I've got here are both USB, so yeah.
Dear me.
Well, it's just plug and play, so I don't have to worry about having the audio interface here. I don't have to keep moving it between the two places. Or buying another one. So.
Yeah, because no one likes buying another one.
No.
They're expensive. You know how much those are? That's a Focusrite. That's industry standard. That is.
Yeah. So mostly the week was indeed work. It's not been too bad. People are, however, now taking holidays because June, July. Yay.
Of course, yeah, summer holidays.
I have my mine and Jules' anniversary coming up, 4-year anniversary. So that's next week.
Happy anniversary!
So, yes, so we got stuff sorted out. Outside of the occasional streams, the weekend headed down, see everyone, played some Magic, did some role play, saw TK, played a game, got back. Thunderstorms kind of didn't happen for us in New Milton. Did you get them?
Ish. We got enough kind of electrical interference to knock out 2 of my bulbs.
Oh yes.
So yeah, the reason the lighting is a bit weird behind me and the lighting is a bit weird on me is because I've only got the one lounge bulb going and it's up there. The other 2 lounge bulbs that are normally behind me are kaput, and so I'm having to rely on the studio lighting on my little crafty slidery things. Yeah, this is what it's like without it. It is rather dark behind the scenes there, so yes. I'm having to. Oop, that's too much.
Now readjust what you set up.
Yep.
Where I am right now, because I am pretty much right next to a railway line. If anything's going to get struck, it's going to be the power lines above the railway line. So nothing's going to hit me.
Well, you say the power lines above the railway line. You do realise that it's third rail where you are. There's no overhead pantographs. So
that's true. Yes.
Whatever you've got power line wise, that'll be either feeding the docks or feeding the domestics.
Yeah. But yes. Yeah, there's loads of high things over here, so I'm pretty much safe here. But I'm slowly getting used to hearing the trains. I'm like, okay. But on Sunday night, there was a couple of guys outside who, from midnight, were just chugging around with a couple of heavy machinery because I got a thing through saying, "Dear railway neighbour, we will be working from midnight to 8 a.m. Repairing the ballast on the railway." And I was about to go to bed at midnight, and then there was this huge machine going. And I thought, oh, great, I won't fall asleep. Half an hour later, just...
Well, didn't Yaz used to live
Yep.
right next to the line?
Yes.
So
yeah, she did.
She said it's like you didn't notice it after a while, except when steam trains existed, and TK then demanded to go around.
When TK made an appearance to irritate, it's like trains. Fine. Yeah. There's our back garden, which was basically a kind of a porchy patio-y thing, then there was a wall, and then there was a drop to the track. Yeah. And so steam locomotive kind of boilers were at head height, and it's like, this is just perfect for the camera. Oh, hello. That was a car going past.
What was that?
That was Xavier.
Yeah, that was mine. I am next to the road, so I'm kind of used to the stuff, especially when the lorries go by. Even in the old place, we had like big lorries that went by that made the flat rumble. But it's weird because I don't notice it all the time because I'm used to being next to roads after having grown up in like a cul-de-sac in Totton, so therefore quiet.
Yeah, well, I grew up in Totton next to the railway line, and the train noise, it disappears after a couple of days. Charleston says, just made it home from Cardiff. Welcome back to the presenting team, Hedgie.
Thank you, Charleston. So where I am, I'm about 3 minutes walk from a main road, a dual carriageway. I'm pretty much right next to the Redbridge roundabout.
Yeah, and you're pretty close to a station as well.
Yeah, yes, I am 2 minutes walk from a station, but I do not hear any of the cars. All I hear is the trains.
Yeah.
So
that's because they got that soundproof boarding up next to the road, so it's designed to deflect the noise away from the houses.
The only thing I have to do is when I'm recording, I occasionally have to pause, let the train go past, wait for my bouncy bars to stop picking it up, and then keep going.
What you want is like a permanent wall display of Traxi, so you can see when the trains are approaching you, and that way you know to pause and then you're ready to go again.
Oh God!
We can just rig up a Raspberry Pi, just have a screen mounted on your wall, just with Traxi just permanently running, so you can see, and then just turn the screen off at night and then back on again when you're trying to record.
Well, I've got my router in my bedroom because that's where the phone
router
comes. Yes, my router.
Yes.
Yeah, not
a router.
In the bedroom.
A router.
No, not a router. Router is what you use for routing when you're making wood.
Yes.
Yes. And
we all look at a certain person.
Yeah. And the light on it is very bright. So turned off all the lights and went, why am I still getting light here? oh, is that thing down there? So thankfully, I went into the settings and turned the light off from midnight to 7 a.m. So at midnight, the light goes off. So thankfully.
It's all fun. See over here, I've got lovely blackout blinds. So
yes.
it's like, I don't want any light. Darkness.
Yeah, I've got blackout curtains in next to my conservatory and in my bedroom. And the ones in my bedroom go down completely to the floor. So, yeah. So they provide sound buffering and darkness.
Sorry, I'm just typing in the YouTube comments.
Oh.
Yes, this is the thing. It's like bouncing between the two.
Yeah.
Sometimes makes it awkward.
Oh, I know
But
what
yeah.
I've completely forgotten to do.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I'd say we're getting close to the Jackbox because I got so long chatting to you earlier before the show started. I completely
Oh,
forgot
you haven't
to
got it ready.
turn
You've not
everything
set
on.
any up. There we go. There we go.
Hey,
Yes,
we found it now. That's fine.
Excellent. Well, while you do that, I'll fill for you, shall I?
Oh, we got we got 7 minutes before we even due to start. So
Oh,
I will
brilliant. Okay.
crack on with getting everything set up, and you two continue talking about your weeks and things.
Okay.
That's
So,
pretty much it,
yeah.
really.
My God, haven't you got like
Yeah.
at least 10 minutes of ranting about work to do?
No, work's been all right. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
for fuck's
fully
sake.
expecting.
The one time I need you to rant about work for 10 minutes, and it's the one time you haven't got anything to rant about.
I'm
Hey,
fully
I haven't been here
expecting
for a
to get
while.
the
I've got loads
yeah.
of things I could say. Yeah.
Well, how are you dealing with the work to Southampton stuff? Because you're still training it.
I am. Yeah, I'm going from, obviously, instead of going from Millbrook Station, I'm now going from Redbridge Station. And instead of a 10-minute walk, it's literally a sort of a 90-second jaunt right there.
Can meander.
Yes, I could indeed.
Oh,
And
hello.
what's that?
Is it just me hearing PlayStation sounds, or is everybody hearing them?
Oh, I'm
No,
not
that's
hearing them.
probably just you.
Just you.
Oh no, it's everyone. There we go.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it is also on the feed. Yes, of course.
Ah, right. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. I'll
so-
turn them off.
And it's always it's just getting used to all that kind of thing here. I mean, it is almost like I still am getting that sort of feeling of almost being on holiday, where it's like all the times I've been on holiday, I've gone by myself, so I've sort of stayed alone, and now I'm here actually living in a place that is all my own. So eventually I've got to get used to the fact that it's not holiday, I'm actually living here now. And it's getting over that kind of thing as a sort of thing that people, when they move to a different country, they experience that sort of holiday feeling where they feel like they're not really living there, they're just sort of hanging out and taking a vacation for a bit, and eventually they adjust to that being sort of, you know, there permanently. So it should take maybe, they say it takes about maybe a month and a half to sort of get over that sort of honeymoon period, and you're like, okay, I'm now sort of here.
Yeah, I still haven't quite got
And,
over that period yet.
Yes. And you've been there since January or February?
January the 25th.
Yes, because I was the last one to leave, because I left on the final day, which was February 18th.
Although I was the last to turn my keys in.
Yes, you were. And I constantly had the woman there going, is it possible to come round to show people around? Nope. I'm still here doing things, but I really need to show people things. Yeah, well, you know, I get to leave on the 18th. That's tough. You can show them after that.
You can show them empty rooms. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it's like,
Empty,
I've still got
unclean
things here.
rooms.
Indeed, yeah. It was like, why is there a big hole in the bathroom? You mean where you need that pipe repaired and you haven't done anything about it? No, that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back through the archives. Just go back through the archives. It's quicker.
Yeah,
it's much quicker.
There are some fun archives. I mean, one thing I've been meaning to do is take all the old episodes, strip out all the copyrighted music, and then release them as a podcast.
Oh my God, how long would that take?
Well, you know, if you do one every week or so, it should only take forever.
Well, it's not as bad as you think with a reasonably good editor.
Well, if you've got someone
editing program.
Oh, I've got the editing program. It's just getting the time and the motivation.
Because the thing is, a lot of the time we did the music, we had like sting intros and stuff, so it wasn't the worst thing to cut out because you can identify music to us chatting quite easily, so long as you can see the bouncy bars on an editor. But yeah, I mean, once you've had practice on a few, you'd probably find it's quite quick. Because I know with the editing I've been having to doing for the videos, identifying the video that mostly the shorts, but the stuff where I'm looking at my speech patterns compared to music, it's very easy to tell the difference.
Oh yeah, because speech pattern is normally just kind of flat line where we're just talking, and then music is on the spectrum, and it's like
the occasional peak.
That's where the song is, right? Okay, because it's a solid of noise.
Pretty much.
Whereas speech is just kind of. Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah,
I think
blah,
the
blah,
hardest
blah, blah.
part would be the amount of time to encode everything. Probably. Once you've done a few, that will be the hardest part because your PC will just be doing nah in the background for a while.
Oh, I'll tell you what I did find the other day. I found out the reason why Vegas has been taking so long to encode video and why it's been caning my CPU.
Why is that?
Because you're not doing the right settings?
Yeah, well, you see, as part of the basic package, you get the Sony, because it originally was Sony Vegas, so you get all the Sony encoders.
Yep.
Oh,
Turns out they're hardware only. Sorry, they're CPU only.
Oh.
I was watching a YouTube video on how to get better processing, how to get video encoding speeds, and it pointed me in the direction of the Magix encoders that are also built into Vegas. And I was like, okay. I can choose to use the GPU now. And
So
the laptop was like, this video you want me to encode. I've encoded it. Oh,
So you're
fuck
using
me.
the graphics processing unit now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now it's all
Right.
GPU encoding, and it's so much faster. Oh my god. And the CPU is much happier.
I think that's what DaVinci Resolve uses by default. Because when I use DaVinci Resolve, it pretty much does things pretty quickly. So I think it's based on that. So pretty much, I think that's what DaVinci Resolve does. So that's why
It's because a lot of things are getting, a lot of the graphics processors are getting much better. So more modern stuff is going that way because it's a case of, you've got multiple cores on your thing. Yeah, but your GPU runs circles around it. So just use that instead.
Yeah, GPU is much faster for that kind of mathematical computational thing it is for encoding video. You know, being that's primarily what its job is. So, yeah, to be able to use the GPU instead of the CPU, which means I might go back to the previous PC and try rendering some video on that, because if that works and is much faster, because it has a fairly nice GPU in it, not good enough to be kind of broadcasting and streaming with, but certainly good enough for editing video, not editing, but rendering video. Because I've got everything on the Pi, it's like a shared network drive, and I've configured all the drive letters to be universal. I can literally create a video on the laptop and then take the project file, store it on the network drive, load it up on the PC. It will find all the files because they'll all be in the correct drives because they're all on the network, and then just hit the render button on the PC and let the PC do the work. Well, I can be using the laptop for other things.
Yes. The only slowdown will be pulling files off of the Pis, but your network isn't too
I've got
bad
a gigabit
if it's
network,
wired.
thank you.
Yeah, if it's wired there. So if it's the Wi-Fi, it's a case of and there goes the bolt.
I've got just shy of gigabit internet and I've got a gigabit network.
And you've got a sassy Google Assistant.
I've got a very sassy Google Assistant, yes. But then we've always had the very sassy Google Assistant here.
She's gotten worse. She is
that's one
turning
thing-
into a cranky cow.
And one thing I don't have here, I have all manual light switches.
Yeah, you're weird.
It's just easier to use. So
Sorry,
It's
I like home automation.
it's like,
Monkey
hey
brain
Google,
like.
turn the light off. Would you like me to tell you about turnips? No, don't tell me about turnips. Turn the light off.
Well, see, I just tell her good night, and she then, she turns all my lights off. She tells me a joke. She gives me updates on what tomorrow's going to be doing.
And
it's
then
lovely.
reminds you how many things are not connected to the network.
Yes, because fucking stupid spot bulbs.
And then every now and again goes, I can't do this, and does it anyway because
internet.
Yeah.
Or the wrong Google device will pick it up, and it's better when I close the bedroom door. The Google machines kind of figure things out when I close the bedroom door, but when I've got the bedroom door open, which is most of the time because I need to get the air moving around this place, then yeah, the rule machines can't quite decide who should respond, and so the one furthest away as possible responds.
Yay!
But hey ho, that is the round. Has TK had enough time to set up the game?
It is all ready and waiting. In fact, we can do a jingle and have some game time if you like.
Ooh.
Yes, let's do that.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
And so you should find that the room code is... Actually, I can get it read out.
May I interest you in a room code? Here it is. SMKQ.
This is wonderful for those people who can hear that. TK.
Yes, it is. I know, it's fun, isn't it? I hadn't thought this far ahead. It's SMKQ.
Sierra Mother Kilo Quebec. You can join in for Fibbage. You can join the liars in the community.
Hang on,
All of the liars.
I'm just sorting out your projectors.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so, yeah, Hedge, although you won't hear the game, you don't actually need to watch the stream for the game. Because I do a technical thing, occasionally forgetting to undo it when I've finished. But it should appear in Discord.
Yes, we get to watch the stream in Discord.
So we get...
really?
Yeah.
Do I just...
Click on the...
Oh, yes. Yes.
Ooh, there you go.
Very good.
Yeah, so no sound, sadly, because I don't know how to project sound through Discord yet. But you get the rest of it. Although I'll probably feedback anyway if it is, so... So, we have Late Rodent, we have Flatheady, we have me, we have the Jerry, we have Cornhusker, we have the Bearcat, we have Southington, we have Jennifer. And everyone is in. So,
Yes.
there's even someone in the audience. That's probably Xavier.
Yes.
Groovy. And this is a slight twist on the normal Fibbage formula. This is Fibbage, all about you.
No, you haven't. Oh, God.
Oh, I have.
You created a game.
No, I haven't. No, this is all... Basically, it's what people think about the people.
Oh,
So-
I see.
For people who have assigned themselves sillier names, feel free to reset yourself to your standard Discord name. It should give you an option to be able to do so when you're on the pick your creature screen.
Oh, my word.
So feel free to... Yeah, as Jerry says, we don't know who some users are, like the Bearcat.
I see.
So if people wanted to spend a minute or two just to recorrect themselves to what they are usually referred to in channel. Otherwise, we will just take blind random guesses that could potentially be really offensive.
I'm getting flashbacks to like the Southampton Furs Christmas meal.
And I'm fairly sure Late Rodent is supposed to be Charleston.
It's like, Steve, and everyone just looks at the waitress blankly.
Yes.
It's like, for the love of God, that's your real name.
Use it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ew, no, you.
And then
Or
the
you
next
just
time,
you just do me and you just change your real name to match
Yeah.
your.
Jerry says, "Oh, excuses to be offensive. Maybe not knowing who is better."
no. And then the next year, everyone used their furry name,
No, Southwell
and
says
no
you
one
can't change your name
remembered
once
that.
you've picked your creature except by leaving and rejoining.
Oh, that's an ass.
I don't
If
get
it's-
that.
if
I've
it's-
actually got a box.
Yeah, they should be saying.
You're the host, yeah.
No, it says,
please
Fibbage about
change
you
it
works
here."
best if you use your real name. Feel free to
Yeah.
change it here. And then there's a
Yes.
submit button.
Indeed, there is. Because I am not the owner and I can do that.
Ah.
In fact, Flatheady, why don't you just fix yourself to Hedgy just to see if it does actually work?
All right.
Why don't you fix yourself?
There we go. See? It works.
Yeah?
You can only change it once, though.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Gives you a
that
box, but
makes
once you hit
sense.
submit, that's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Change
makes
it
sense.
once and that's it.
So,
That could be Fific.
could be Fific. So, we're just seeing if Late Rodent will change their name back to Charleston, if it is indeed Charleston. Or just get confirmation from Charleston that it is Charleston in a Discord. Cosmic Online says, offensive blind guesses sound like fun. Yes, they do, don't they?
This is gonna be turning
Justin.
out terrible.
Change your name from Late Rodent.
Oh, he's just come back.
I mean, we know you're Late Rodent, but still.
Yes.
I will queue for game, and then I will go get takeaway. That
Oh,
sounds like
God.
most League of Legends players.
Oh! Now I'm detecting a slight at League of Legends players.
having queued and then watching people just not ready because they've gone away from the PC.
Oh god.
As is always the way.
Yeah.
Dum, dum, dum.
Justin says he can't change his name.
Charleston, yeah. Okay,
Maybe
that's
the box
fine.
isn't working. Well, we
go
all know
live,
from
go
reference that late rodent is Charleston Rat.
Right, okay.
Tajiri says you are forever late then.
Yep.
Right, let us begin the game.
Yes.
Now we have done the admin. It's a shame really, because I was quite enjoying that song. Right, let's have some rules.
I'm
Okay.
Cookie, and fun fact, I've never known the peace of a quiet mind. 8 players. That's a big number when it comes to people, but a small number when it comes to how many bats are in my house. And if you're stuck on the sidelines, why not join the audience? The audience earns points by guessing the truth and voting on lies to trip up the players. Let's get to it.
Right, here we go.
Okay, here's the deal. You're gonna see a question about yourself on your device. Just answer as honestly as possible. In a sec, you'll get your chance to lie about your fellow players. You get 500 points for fooling people with your made-up answers, 1,000 for finding the truth, and when the question's about you, you get reputation points for players who get the right answer. You got all that? Good.
Right, so there are stakes now.
Check your device and answer the question.
So,
Is there
you
also
should have a
chips?
truth to enter. So,
Ah, yes. Not that some people will know your truth, but this will be funny. Also, bear in mind this is still the internet, so if it's too truthful, don't do it. If it's incriminating, don't do it.
There we go.
Oh, we've got one last person to go in.
You've used half of your time if you care about that sort
I would
of
say
thing.
lie, but that's
no,
kind of
no, this
defeating
is
the point.
this is truth. This is
Yeah,
enter
this
your
is
truth.
Hey.
First up, a very basic fact this player just
Very
learned
basic
recently
fact.
is blank.
Corn husky
Now, use your device
learned
to enter a
recently
bluff
is-
that will fool everyone into thinking it's this player's real answer. And if this one's about you, just hang tight for a sec.
So, a very basic fact Corn Husky just recently learned. Ooh. I like that one.
I have lied. Or have I truth?
Ooh. Or have you decided to roast our audience? Because that also apparently seems to be an option.
That is indeed an option. I don't think I've taken it.
TK then goes, did I? Shit.
If it is a roast, it's not intended to be one this time.
You've got a little bit of time. I don't know if there is a lie for me option.
No,
I
not
doubt
really
it.
for this. Not for this.
Because the game
May
doesn't know our
just
players that
All
well.
up to you.
You may just have
Everyone's
to
in.
Oh, everyone's
Audience.
in. Nice.
Yep, we're in.
Wow.
Here are your choices.
What
Tell
the
me what
hell?
you think is true on
Okay.
your device.
A very basic fact Corn Husky just learned recently is I am actually made of matter. He hates bao buns.
Actually made of maize, are you reading?
Maize, okay. Brake cleaner is highly flammable. Tricks are for kids. Lubricating the sliding doors. How to fill a bird feeder. Rhode Island is neither a road nor and she is getting more sex now. It's just a basic fact, not an opinion. You have to
Hey.
chill Cookie Dough.
Excuse me.
Really good ones. Oh, I could have read it off the list I got in front of me.
Yes. Genius. Where were you reading it from then?
The stream feed. I
Well,
think that
remember,
one.
it wouldn't have yours
take a
on
look.
there. So, you know.
He's the audience, though. Oh, yeah,
I am.
So, tricks are for kids.
Ah.
Late Rodent chose it. It was the Jimmy's lie.
Aha!
Nice try, Charleston. Brake cleaner is highly flammable. I picked that one because it was hilarious. It was Southington's lie. Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island. Hedgie went for it, and it was the Bearcat's lie.
Bearcat's lie. You still don't know who that is.
How to fill a bird feeder. Southington and Jennifer went for it. It was my lie.
Ah.
That's a skill he's known for quite some time.
Yes.
How you have to chill cookie dough. That Bearcat went for it. It was the audience's
It's
lie.
the audience's lie.
It's a very tasty lie. Lubricating the sliding doors. I was tempted to go for this one because it was probably the truth, as it
It was
was.
the truth.
And the jury went for it because they
Yes,
live
yes.
together, so should know the answer to that question.
Ah.
I will say, Hedgie, the audience can win, as proven in
Yes.
the previous show.
Wow.
Trickster for Kids, however, has scored lots of points.
nice.
The jury getting the correct answer has
Try
scored
this
many
one on
points.
for size. One of this player's favorite birthday parties featured blank.
One of
Answer your
Jennifer's
lies
favourite
now.
birthday parties featured.
Oh, right. We need to give them some.
Okay. Audience options are silly. Alright, we got 2 in. We got time.
Hey.
4, 5 in, 2 more to go.
Is it going to be blackjack and hookers?
Are we in Futurama?
Didn't say it had to be a kid's birthday party.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Loopholes. Somebody puts blackjack and hooker as their question, as the answer now. I'm going to be obliged to vote for it.
Yes, you will.
Okay, these are the choices.
Oh, well, we got black in it. So we have a Black Forest Gatto, a Sonic Pinata. I feel that's a Hedgie answer. A Funfetti cake with extra sprinkles, many bats, a life-size plush teddy bear, words, bats, coffee cake, got chased by Snow White. I've missed one. Or is that all of them?
So we got the Black Forest Gatto, an endless buffet, a Sonic
Endless
Pinata,
buffet.
a funfetti with extra sprinkles, many bats, a life-size plush teddy bear, bats, coffee cake, and got chased by Snow White.
Moment of
Snow
truth.
A life-size plush teddy bear. Jerry Tassington and Lake
Ooh.
Bruton went for it, and it was my lie.
Oh my word.
Hello, points. A funfetti cake with extra sprinkles. The Bearcat went for it, and it was
And it was
Hedgie's
my lie.
It was your lie.
It was indeed.
Shame, because sprinkles.
A Sonic Pinata. Corn Husky went for it. It was Tajiri's lie, not Hedgie's. An endless buffet. Myself and Hedgie went for it. It was the audience's lie.
Oh.
Notice their priorities, by the way.
Food.
Didn't see this one?
Got chased by Snow White was the truth.
Wow.
Ah.
I'm guessing at Disney.
I hope so. But the life-size teddy bear plushes have put me into a nice lead. Went to Disneyland for the 18th and got chased by Snow White. Jennifer says, there we go.
A piece of advice that has always stuck with this player is.
All right, a piece of
Write your
advice.
lies.
Okay. You can answer this. You can do your own stuff. A piece of advice that has always stuck with Hedgie is. Audience answers are kind of shockingly good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't read them out yet, obviously.
No.
I've lived in
Okay.
it for so long, I've got so many answers to this one, I don't know which one to narrow it down to. Oh, I'm just going to make a joker one up.
Oh.
I don't think that's going to help identify which Tika. I'm going to be pretty sure that everyone has gone for a similar theme. Oh dear.
I think I'm within the character limit. Right.
Another novel.
Not a
It's
novel
TK.
per se, mostly because the character isn't long enough, but
Yeah.
a questionella.
Okay, here you go.
Okay, so what do we have here? We have
Ah, there are
do
really good
not
answers.
slip on a banana peel. Get the Wi-Fi sorted ASAP. Don't go to bed angry. It's never a dildo, except with Hedgie. You're getting rather, as said towards Biohazard. Oh, you're getting fatter. Sorry, as said towards Biohazard. Think before you speak. Now that's never a piece of advice that stuck with Hedgie. Travel while you can. Always take care when zipping your flies up. Just eat it. Oh God.
Just eat it.
Yeah, I went there as well. God. There we go.
I don't know which one to pick. I'm picking that one.
Pick one.
Let's see how it shook out.
Always say Karen dipping your flies up. Southington went for it, but it was my lie.
Ha ha ha!
It's a very sound life advice for everyone, that is. It's never a dildo. Jennifer went for it. It's Southington's
You're
lie.
right. It's not a dildo.
It's never a dildo. You're getting fatter. Like Roden went for it. And it was Jennifer's lie. Just eat it. The Bearcat went for it. It was Tajiri's lie. Don't go to bed angry. The jury went for it. It was the audience's lie.
Wait.
Ka-ching.
So that
Get
means-
Wi-Fi sorted as soon as possible. I went for it. It was Charleston's lie.
Oh, did I get the right one?
Travel while you can. Cornhusky and audience went for it. And it was that Bearcat's lie.
Oh, no. No one got it then.
Should have picked this.
Think before you speak.
No, Hedgie, that is
It
never a
said-
piece of
It's
advice.
been a piece of advice that stuck with you. I didn't say I followed it. It never said piece of advice you followed.
Yeah. He thought about it.
Currently
He decided
agreeing
against
for you.
it.
TK is
This
currently in
player's
the lead.
perfect night in always features.
Oh my
blank.
god.
Submit your
Can we
lies
have
now.
sensible answers, please?
Nope. Wrong answers only.
And again,
So, a perfect night in for me always features what? And just remember, it's never a dildo.
again, the audience answers from Jackbox suggest that they're monitoring the show.
They know us too well.
It's disturbing. It's like, what answers could we get away with on a stream on YouTube that would avoid the topics that we need to do? These ones? Okay.
Oh, I'm missing DMs everywhere.
Oh no.
People are asking what your favourite night in is, aren't they? Well, Charleston's going, have you got the latest Wally? Wally? Or Dali? One last person.
Yes, I don't know if I've got the latest one, but I've got one installed.
Ooh. Who are we waiting for?
Shell.
Hey, everybody's in.
Oh yeah, I don't have to answer
Okay,
this one, do
which
I?
one's true?
No, you don't.
I'll read the questions out then.
Okay,
So,
feel free.
my perfect night in always features pizza and video games, fried parties every night. Okay. Shades pub, yep, that would be a perfect night in, I have to agree, but that's not the answer I've gone for. Or have I? We shall see. Duck fried rice, some variant of the Lion King, his bag of toys, didn't mention dildo, so it's valid. Up at least 5 stations, at least 1 trip to a Chinese takeaway, or Jackbox games, guys, come on.
Also, not any implication of what a toy is or isn't. So
Indeed.
that covers a lot of bags,
Yes.
including the ones that are carefully stacked behind his bookshelves.
Okay, what everybody pick?
So, some variant of the Lion King. Loads of people went for it,
Oh,
and it was Charleston's lie.
damn.
You should lie professionally.
That's probably going to put them in the lead.
Yes.
Yes.
Shades. Southington and Lake Roden went for it. It was the jury's lie. See, I didn't go for that because I thought that would always go without saying. It's pizza and video games. Cornhusky went for it. That Bearcat's lie. Sorry, I can't eat pizza. Sadly.
Gluten intolerant.
At least 1 trip to a Chinese takeaway. Hedgie knows me too well.
Yes. When you see my answer, you'll know why I picked that one.
Duck fried rice, yes. I don't
like,
always go
come
for duck
on.
fried rice because it's not always available. But
Jury
Let's see what we
second.
got.
So there's
The job this
potential for
player
people
would
overtaking you,
perform in a
TK.
post-apocalyptic society is
Right. The
blank.
job late
Okay,
rodent would
enter those
perform in a
lies.
post-apocalyptic society is. Oh god, I'm not entirely sure how appropriate these answers are. There we go. This is where everyone tries to think outside of Dali and rat related stuff and flag related stuff. What
Hey.
does Charleston do?
In a post-apocalyptic society, I mean, usually the jobs are, well, forager and gun runner.
And
That's
zombie
literally
killer,
the jobs. Yeah.
If
Play
you refer,
Fallout,
yeah, refer to Fallout, and it's a case of picking shit off the floor, trying not to get eaten by shit that you picked up off the floor.
killing
One
rad
person left.
roaches. Everyone's in.
Hey.
Time to seek the truth.
Ooh.
So we have Dogfinder, Historian. I'd probably already be dead. Let's hope it's not that one. Food truck owner, dancer, care in the community, puzzle creator, security guard, or cheese sniffer.
Have we ever seen Charleston dance?
Yes,
I mean, Charleston is a dance.
he is a dancer.
He is a dance, yes. But
No,
have we ever
he
seen-
does fursuit dancing.
Oh, so Charleston is Charleston.
Charleston came from Charleston.
Everybody's Charleston at some point in their life,
Ireland.
even with or without knowing it.
Watch my YouTube channel. He's promoting his channel in our show, TK. He's promoting his
Okay, how
channel.
do we do?
He's more than welcome to do that. So, Historian. Jennifer went for it. It was that Bearcat's lie. Care in the community. The Cheery and Cornhusky went for it. It was my lie. Points for me. I'd probably already be dead. Loads of people went for it. And it was the
This is
truth.
the truth.
First person answer. Kind of gave it away.
Yeah.
So, ooh,
Oh.
late rodent is actually overtaken TK.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
There are
Let's see
some-
what you think of this. A hobby this player has never tried but would like to is
Hobbies.
blank.
Hobbies.
All right, type in your lies.
So, a hobby
Not
that the
kinks,
jury has
hobbies.
never tried but would like to.
Oh.
Three people got in there very quickly. Why do I feel that kink has been a thing that has been suggested? Hobbies.
I can hand on heart assure you that mine is not kinky in any way, shape, or form. And when it becomes the only one, you'll know which one the lie is. Wow.
Everybody's in quickly.
That was a really
Damn.
quick one, that
All
one.
right, pick the truth.
Wow.
Ooh, we have curling, model railways, rifle
That's PK's
shooting,
answer.
monster makeup, leatherwork, TTR host, skydiving, ballroom dancing, or popping a train station. Is popping a train station considered a hobby now? From TK's point of view, it's considered Paul's arsing work.
Yes. Well, because I really should be getting on with.
Yes.
Still got time. I don't think
Yep.
everyone's in. I think people are deliberating still.
Ooh.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. We've only got seconds left.
All right, who picked
There we
what?
go.
So, leatherwork. Southington and the audience went for it. It was that Bearcat's lie.
Oh.
Good lie. Any kind of crafty thing like that is always a good.
Ballroom
good shout.
dancing. The Bearcat went for it. And it was Southington's lie.
Oh.
Model railways. Jennifer went for it. Hedgie was right. That was my lie.
Yeah, of course it was.
I should have put model rail roading. Monster makeup. Late Rodent and Hedgie went for it. It was the
This
audience's
is
lie.
the audience's lie. Wow.
Hey.
Popping a train station. I went for it. And it was the
This
truth.
is the truth.
Because why wouldn't
Goddamn.
people want to make more work for me?
Not a hobby. Not a hobby.
Hobby to them. It's fine.
True. Oh wow! Look how close that is.
Okay, listen up. One special thing about this
Who is that
player's
Bearcat? We need to
hometown
know who
is
that is.
Blank. Submit your lies now.
So the one special thing about that Bearcat's home is
Do we know who that is?
no, which
Because
gives us free
if
reign.
we don't know who it is, we've got no idea.
I want to say it's Fific. Because either it's Fific or it's Cosmic. Cosmic, who's been saying, I've seen Charleston win the JFTW dance competition. JFTW?
Charleston, Cosmic also says that offensive blind guesses sound fun, remember?
Yes,
We mentioned that
was a
earlier.
while ago. That was a while ago.
Just reminding everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So in
find
other
the
words, if it
truth.
is cosmic, feel free to destroy. So we have, let's see, the very special smell that surrounds it. Okay. It's home to pies. Florida men. They live there. Fountain in the Square. Drag racing. Walt Disney World. I feel a Florida theme. Historic downtown. It's in close proximity to Disney World. I think Florida might be the answer.
Oh my word.
There's a theme. Very much a theme. Although Fountain in the Square does not narrow it down because that's like
Let's see what
everywhere.
everybody picked.
So, historic downtown. Hedgie went for it. It was Tajiri's lie.
Tajiri's lie. Ooh.
Nice.
They live there. Jennifer went for it. It was Southington's lie. It's a good lie.
Yeah.
Florida men. Myself, Southington, and the audience went for it. It was Hedgie's lie. I saw Florida men. I had to vote for it. I couldn't resist. Walt Disney World. Tajiri and Cornhusky went for it. And it was the truth.
Wow. I was thinking about that and I thought, that's too obvious.
I was thinking about it, but then Florida men sung to me. As they do.
Alright, so wow, that is very it's like neck and neck for TK and Late
All
Rodent.
right, here it is.
Second
A
and
game
third
this
is
player
being
Oh,
fought
always
over.
wins is
Southington.
blank.
So a
Okay,
game
answer
Southington
those
always
lies.
wins is...
Do I want to put an answer that causes people to cry? Yeah, there we go.
Ah, I know what answer you're putting in then. You and your cheap skank tactics.
You gotta remember, all I'm picking is from a list.
That is true. Am I right in thinking what I think your answer would be is on that list?
There's several that would fit.
Hey, everybody's
Cheap
in.
Saint tactics.
Right,
So,
where's the truth?
God, Quiplash is on there. So
Oh.
we have Cluedo. Why? Quiplash. Who's tallest? I'm assuming Southington's tall.
He's very tall.
Jackbox, which Southington was winning quite a few. Monopoly, Chinese checkers, rock paper
Scissors.
scissors, Monopoly. Don't know how the game allowed that. Nothing.
Yeah, we seem to have two answers that are identical.
And they're not even spelled incorrectly, so I don't know what happened there.
Well, I suppose because if it's not the truth, then it will just go. You know,
Oh, it should go this person and this person. Maybe it's because it can't provide its own answer.
probably.
Or the answer was put
let's
in
see what you
before.
So,
The
rock,
other
paper,
answer,
scissors.
maybe?
Hedgie went for it. It was Tajiri's lie.
Oh,
Nothing. Tajiri and Late Rodent went for it. It was Jennifer's lie.
Nothing.
I
Tra-la-la.
don't know.
Rude. Cluedo. Jennifer went for it. It was my lie.
Aha.
He went for the other game that frustrates people.
Yep. Chinese checkers. I went for it because it was a hilarious answer. It was Cornhusky's lie.
On Husky's lie.
Or as we call it,
Checkers.
Struffs.
Who's tallest? The Bearcat went for it. It was
It
Hedgie's
was
lie.
my lie.
Monopoly. We don't know which one. Cornhusky went for it. It was the audience's lie.
Oh, I got points, so it was the other Monopoly.
The other Monopoly. The other audience went for it. And it was the truth.
Stupid game.
Oh my god.
Which is the reason I didn't go for Monopoly, because I didn't know which one of the two to go for.
Indeed, yeah.
I was guaranteed to pick the right one, but never mind.
So,
Cheer-
got
Bearcat.
the
Late
point?
Rodent. Oh,
Hey!
You could just...
I did a win.
shockingly close.
Cornhusky got 18 likes. Jesus Christ, I think that's the most
Wow.
likes we've ever had in our game.
That's amazing.
The audience came sixth.
ranked sixth.
Sad
Sad
trombone sound.
trombone scream.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
Did not win this time, therefore TK can't get achievement.
Yep. I don't know if they have the achievement on this one for it.
18 likes. Wow.
That is
But look at those scores.
best
I
live.
mean,
yeah.
Me with a life-size teddy bear plush.
500 off the top, which was very close all the way
Jennifer
through.
got
And
Sweet
then
Summer Child.
1,500 for third and fourth.
Nothington is most unique.
We're just guessing.
Worst poker face, me, fought the fewest players, but also had the best
Yeah,
line.
one.
Go figure. Winner, me, with all the points. And now we get the Fibbage 4 theme.
Yes.
I get the best line, but also fooled the fewest players.
Right, I'm just going to pay a visit to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
That's fine. We have torture. I mean,
We have Dali. Right then, so what was going through Charleston's mind when he created this prompt? There we go. And Cosmic says that's right. Duplicate answers are usually caught by the game. Yeah, I think it's because the game normally has a preset list of answers for each question, but because it's all about us, it didn't have that, so it wasn't able to catch the duplicate. But hopefully,
also-
y'all can see an image on screen. What
I'm
is the prompt that
scared.
Charleston typed in for this image?
I am scared.
I'm at the wrong channel again.
So, whilst I rearrange everything,
Charles Chickens.
Charles Chickens from Cosmic. We have a man with a very fancy mustache with chickens appearing to eat a spoon and something else in his mouth. Colonel Sanders being watched as he's eating chicken.
Or
Art
Colonel
style,
Sanders
character,
eating
and
chicken, says the
action.
jury. Charleston says he's looking for art style, character, and action. I think art style's going to be a stretch, but character and action, I think action with some prompting.
I mean,
think peop-
eating... Oh, Sigmund Freud enjoying chicken soup but actually meaning sex. I mean, I feel the art style... Not Picasso? In style of Picasso? No.
Nope.
If it's a particular artist, then maybe.
Yes, it is a particular artist.
So Picasso. Oh, there goes all my fucking thoughts. Right, so Tajiri was right on the character. Cosmic has a clue of some sort.
Corn Husky guessed Colonel Sanders before me in the YouTube chat. Didn't say that up until after I typed it. Yeah, so Corn Husky did get the character first. Because I don't get timestamps on the YouTube
No,
chat, so I don't know
no.
who got it in first.
Not surrealist. Portrait?
I thought it was more surrealist.
Well, with the tiny chickens, yeah, I would say it's quite surreal.
So who do you know who's surrealist?
You're asking me to remember
Yes.
GCSE art,
Yes.
TK. That was when I was 16.
You did GCSE the art, didn't you?
Yes, I did GCSE art.
Well
I
then,
am now
you have no excuse.
44.
Just because you're in your 40s doesn't mean that you can't remember stuff when you were a teenager.
From Testwood, I block this shit out, TK.
Yeah, they're
Block
called
this
repressed
shit out.
memories.
Colonel Sanders eating chicken soup by Salvador Dali.
So I believe it's the
It's the
prompt
prompt
PG-13.
PG-13.
Well, he's eating, so it depends if you count Vor as PG-13 or not, I suppose. But if I recall correctly, I think Cosmic may also have the artist. Yes, he's got the artist. It is Salvador Dali. So we've established that he might be eating, but the question is, what?
I think the spoon is confusing because we've got chicken, but he is currently putting something in his mouth.
It's Salvador Dali eating raw KFC.
So raw chicken. Hey! What strange people eat raw chicken? Colonel Sanders eating roosters?
Good guess. Not the one we got in the card. I think I'm going to give a hint now because I've got the game set up. But what's closest to his mouth at the moment?
His hand.
Think a little bit more specific.
Nuggets.
Lots of people are typing in Discord at the moment. Colonel Sanders licking his fingers. Finger licking good. Colonel Sanders eating eggs by Dali. And Justin Zay says he's not licking his fingers.
Sucking. Or if that's sucking, I'm a bit disturbed.
Another verb.
Another chewing.
Getting warmer.
Colonel Sanders munching his fingers.
Nibbling.
You're all in the right.
Masticating.
When you masticate, nibble, chew, and etc., what are you doing?
Eating.
There we go.
Ah.
So the prompt is...
Colonel Sanders
Sanders
eating
eating
chicken by
chicken.
Dali.
Colonel Sanders eating chicken fingers, said by Dali. It says Cosmic.
Aha.
Not
Is
quite.
it chicken nuggies? Is it chicken strips? Is it KFC?
There we go. Charleston's given away there. Colonel Sanders eating his own fingers, painted in the
Oh my
style
God.
of Salvador Dali. Because he is finger licking good.
Oh my god. Weird.
And Southpaw says, if Dali thinks that resembles a Salvador Dali piece, it needs its virtual head examined.
Yeah, Dali's not quite as good as ChatGPT, where you can literally get it to argue the way you want it to argue, which is very weird.
But I think on that note,
ChatGPT.
it's time to move on to the next game.
Oh, I've got to find a window.
Yes, you do.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
And there we go. It is Quiplash time. So, Golf, Whiskey, Foxtrot, Golf, for those who didn't get in last time. Bearcat,
So, yeah,
Southington, Cornhusky, Jerry, Snow's Destiny, Charleston, Jennifer Batson.
Hey, everybody's here.
In record time.
Yeah.
So if you're not in the Discord, there was a discussion in regards to the picture and how it relates to Dali. So Southpaw has indeed put the Melted Clocks by Dali.
Yep.
One that was very classic. And when we were growing up, it was kind of spoofed so much.
I actually know the official title of that piece. It's called The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali.
Oh, there we go.
That's
But
the actual title of that piece.
Do you remember the Garbage Patch Kids?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, there was a sticker.
You mean the Garbage Pail Kids?
Because
Because it was the Cabbage Patch Kids and the Garbage Pail Kids.
No,
Yes.
it was a horrific one with the stickers. And
Yes, it's
okay.
Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah.
they had a Salvador Dali Garbage Patch one that was horrific to watch.
Yes,
Good
yes.
fun.
And Justin
Yeah, that was
says
in the...
his thing was inspired by the original Chinese translation of Finger Licking Good, which is eat your fingers off.
Yeah, Asia loves their fried chicken.
Oh my god.
Right, there's only one person in the audience, yet I can see two hosts who didn't make it into the game.
Yes.
Who isn't audience
Yes,
yet?
I'm preferring just to watch.
Okay, fair enough. In that case, I shall start the game.
Yes. I'll just commentate.
You can read out the question and answers then.
I can. I can cover while everybody's typing.
Yes. Just remember, let Schmitty read them too.
3.
Will do.
Unscented. I'm Schmitty, and you're you. So, that's settled. Ready? Hey, if you're bummed out you're not in the game, you can still affect the score. Join the voting audience by entering the room code. Let's kick it off with round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device to answer any way you please. You'll go head-to-head with another player's response, and everyone else votes on their favorite. Sound easy? That's because it is. You'll rake in the points based on the percentage of people who dig your response. Got it? Great.
Now everybody begins typing in their answers, thinking hard whilst they come up with things that are funnier than everybody else, as is wont for Quiplash. Yes. It's going to be a fun one this time. We've got a full house of 8 people, and I think there's a lot of past winners in here, so people are going to be vying to be the Quiplashers of the Quiplashers. That'd be an interesting one, where you've got loads of past Quiplash winners all vying out for the to be the who's who of Whiplash.
Feels like a BBC TV competition pitch. That kind of like Going for Gold.
Oh, yes.
I liked Going for Gold with Matthew
for Gold.
Kelly.
No, it's Henry Kelly.
Henry Kelly, sorry. Matthew Kelly
Matthew
was.
Kelly did Stars in Their Eyes.
And also You Bet.
Yes, he did.
We're showing our age, guys. We're showing our age.
Gold was like where the questions were like 20 minutes long.
Yes.
It was
29
literally
seconds.
just somebody's biography. It was like,
Had a
work
great
out
theme
who
tune,
this person is. Yes, by Hans Zimmer.
Right, we're just waiting for Snow's Destiny.
And everybody's in.
Let's make some noise.
Brucey did You Bet before Matthew Kelly, says Southpaw.
True, he did.
Starting off,
I'm not that old.
a warning that should come with alcohol may cause blank.
By the hedge.
Okay, the first one. A warning that should come with alcohol.
Load away.
May cause impulsive fursuit purchase or may cause uncontrolled ooh. I know which one of those has actually applies to me. And it's uncontrolled ooh wins it 4-3.
Was it the impulsive fursuit purchase that...
And here
Yes,
we
it was.
have
Yeah, I thought so.
With
what
some
defeats rock, paper, and scissors.
Okay, what defeats rock, paper,
Now it
and
gets real.
scissors?
Pick your
Spog
favorite.
or atom bomb? I believe that defeats everything. So, you know,
Default,
What?
default.
pretty much, yeah. Oh, what defeats Hiroshima? Yeah, the atom bomb. And the atom bomb wins it because it's the atom bomb.
Let's keep it going. What's your reflection doing when you turn your back?
Okay, what's your reflection doing when you turn
All
your
right,
back?
choose your favorite.
Staring at you behind your back or laughing at myself? Oh, your reflection now has taken control of you.
See-
It's Coraline.
If I would have got this answer, I would have put picking its nose.
Yeah, Coraline was a really good film for a
Yes.
stop motion thing.
I have never yet watched it. I need to.
It's good. Recommend it.
Oh,
I think Staring at Your Back is going to win it.
Almost got a Whiplash, but
Not quite.
laughing at myself got one answer.
And next, what sound does a shy gun make?
So, what sound does a shy gun make?
All
It
right,
whispers
vote for the one you
pop
like best.
or click, pop. Surely it should be. Or, excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang. Yeah.
Bang, bang.
And we have
Oh,
Whisper Pop.
Whispers Pop wins it with 7-2.
But either way,
Let's see
Pop
the
was going to
next
win.
one.
Yes.
The worst thing to write inside a get well soon
Okay.
card.
It is now the worst thing to write inside a Get Well Soon
And now,
card.
pick your
Can I have your PlayStation if you die, or the HNS won't fund your treatment forever?
I think that's supposed to be
Indeed.
NHS.
Yes.
National Service.
The hopeless national service won't fund your treatment forever.
I wanted to ask what ship are we talking about, but no.
But can I have your PlayStation if you die? Wins it.
That was when it was
we have
christened when they had a cold.
Something you should never
Majesty's
order at a
ship.
business lunch.
Something you should never order at a business
Okay,
lunch.
everybody, pick
Bobbing
your
for
favorite
apples
quip.
or a very sticky sundae. Actually, the correct answer is anything alcoholic before 12 p.m.
You clearly have never worked in an office, but never mind.
And it says should never, not what actually happens.
A very sticky sundae, because if anybody asks you to sign a form, well, you know,
But you get a
You're gonna
spoon with a Sunday.
doesn't matter, it still gets all over your
Probably
face.
taste like.
You.
Oh, not after.
Oh.
No.
What's
I'm not
inside?
answering
Does it
this.
taste-
Choose your
No.
KFC or chicken. Everything tastes like chicken.
You're all bad people, and you should be ashamed because you're bad people.
You still got to vote.
No, I
Right.
don't. You're all bad people.
So,
Hey.
chicken or KFC chicken?
Ew.
Is the chicken
You're all
that your
bad
skin tastes
people.
like Kentucky Fried or?
Ew.
Chicken. Everything tastes like chicken. I mean, they're right.
Next on
All
the docket,
bad people.
you know it's bad when your mom says, "I'm not mad."
I think we could get a
I'm
jinx on this one.
blank."
So, you know it's bad when your mom
nearly a
says,
jinx.
Oh, no.
I'm not mad, I'm
Pick your favorite
just
whip.
disappointed or disappointed.
No, you gotta get it right.
Yes.
Disappointed.
Is it just disappointed or disappointed? Because if they're just disappointed,
Charleston
then
says, I think my
possibly
Dali prompt was the inspiration behind the skin tag question.
Oh,
disappointed
Get
and,
out.
and just disappointed. The audience refused to vote on the correlation of dysentery.
Either
I
way,
just
there was
unlock it of
definitely
round one's
disappointment
hair
there.
to remember it by. Let's look at the scores.
So let's do a very quick. What's the scores? Because of course it's very quick. We have TK in the lead as
Just.
always.
Corner Husky bringing up the rear.
Round 2 is here, and the points are doubled. So stop talking about round.
Wow, that was cut off.
We're ignoring round 1. It's now round 2 where the points are doubled. So even if you're in the lead, you could be overtaken and smashed into oblivion by somebody who gets just one quick flash. All it takes is one to get you far beyond. Remember, round 1 is just a practice round. That's getting rid of all the silly answers. Now is when you put the effort in. So yes, it's time to flex those grey matter muscles now. Pull those fun, punny answers from the deepest recesses of the inner mind to the outer limits.
I don't know what he's on.
We control the horizontal and the vertical. We can expand one single image to crystal clarity, or
I'm in.
delude you with 1,000 images.
I think he's had too much sugar.
Either that or not enough, and he's running on reserves.
True.
I mean, honestly, I'm just because I've got my fridge plugged in now. I'm just drinking iced water every day. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Like I've got iced water.
Yeah, he spent so much on
on
Amazon he forgot to buy food.
Actually, I accidentally bought tons of bread, so my freezer is now just full of bread.
How do you accidentally buy bread?
Time's running out.
You go, I need bread, buy bread.
Yeah.
And then the next day you
I,
go, I need bread.
I made an Asda shopping list, and then I went away.
Quick to Jerry.
And then I came back, added more bread, and then realised
Let's
that,
take a peek,
whoopsie,
shall we?
I've added loads of bread.
Toast.
And we start
Yeah,
with
loads of toast.
after the
Cosmic
wheel
says,
and
"Don't buy bread,
fire,
bake
what was
it."
humanity's third discovery.
Okay.
After the wheel and fire, what was humanity's
Adam.
third discovery? Is it
No.
gifting or flaming wheels? Oh, come on! It was the steak. That's what the third discovery was. Meat.
No, I'm fairly confident that someone went, what would happen if we put that wheel on fire?
And
Yep.
it's flaming wheels. Yep. If you've ever played Twisted Metal, you know exactly what's happening.
Moving right along.
They're doing a TV
The
series.
most
Yes, they are.
depressing New Year's resolution.
The most depressing New Year's resolution:
All right, people,
clearing
it's
the credit
voting
card bill
time.
or make one new friend.
Yeah, sorry, I
Just
need to
one.
pick. I need
Just
to pick
one.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Online social anxiety and social anxiety means
general.
trying to make friends is not a thing.
It's nigh on impossible.
Like, go out and meet new people. No.
Why do you think we do a radio show every Monday?
Yeah.
Come like us. It's tied.
Oh,
The audience is going to decide. And
The
it's...
audience has decided making one new friend is more important. You can
All
be
right,
in
check
debt,
this out.
but you always have
How
the
do a pair
currency
of
of friendship.
mismatched cops pass the time on a stakeout?
Now, how do a pair of Mitch
And now it's time to vote for
mismatched
your
cops
favorite.
pass the time on a stakeout? Eating steak, medium rare, or tell words from letters on license plates? Well, we all know it's counting up the sprinkles on the donut.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's the donut answer?
Donuts, coffee, you know,
Yeah.
massive overeating.
And it's tell words from letters on license plates. It's the license plate game. Of course
is.
it is. From friends.
And next is,
I think it was around before Friends
let's
was.
say you have writer's block during a comedy game. What's the cure?
Okay, here's one. Let's say you have writer's block during a
Time to
comedy
pick
game.
the one you
What's
like
the cure?
best.
Please
Well,
tell us, because we get it
well-
every time we play Jackbox games.
Tickle the players.
So call
It's
bikes or tickle the players.
Find the biggest bottle of alcohol you've got and basically
Down
snip it until your brain starts to provide you with images.
Like buy a fursuit.
Tickle the players is going to win it.
Indeed it is. Wow.
Callbacks is the actual
feel
answer,
that
though. That's the trouble.
Yes.
What usually goes through Dracula's mind as he bites someone?
So, what usually goes through Dracula's mind as he
Okay,
bites
choose
someone?
your favorite.
Still not a ginger. Maybe someday. Or how good the blood tastes. It's
think-
always irony.
I think one of those answers may be Charleston's.
The irony is it's always irony.
Isn't that ironic?
Get out.
Oh, no Charleston answer. And
And-
still not ginger. Maybe someday.
Still not a ginger. Maybe someday.
Doctor Who reference.
Is it spicy blood? I wonder?
Next one up. Two
No,
good
this one just
emojis
doesn't have
to
any
send
salt.
when breaking up with someone.
Ooh.
2 good emojis to send when
All right,
breaking
vote
up.
for the one you like
That's
best.
Poop and ruffle mouth or broken heart middle finger.
So it's roll on the floor laughing my ass off. There's your ruffle mount.
Ruffle mouth. Oh. Surely it should be the running man and the bag of money.
I've emptied the bank account.
And it's broken heart middle finger. Yep. Because if they're going to take something away from
Okay,
you,
what's next?
the only thing is you should
The
give
absolute
something that they
worst
don't
time
want.
to plug your podcast.
So, the absolute worst time to plug your podcast,
Now
I'd
it
say,
gets
while
real.
talking to Joe
Pick your
Rogan,
favorite.
but that's just me.
Oh no, because that's a
During
good
your-
time because his podcast gets billions of listeners.
During your aunt's burial or at a funeral.
That's the
Well,
same thing.
that's technically a jinx, but, you know, one could be any other relative.
That's true.
Yes.
And I don't have any aunts
Hey.
left, so
Listen to my podcast. It's the last time you'll hear my brother's voice. So, at a funeral, gets it with everyone apart from one.
the
Somebody's
less
obviously-
specific funeral wins it.
Yes, the less specific one.
Next
A
up,
funeral for a friend, if you
a
like.
really disturbing thing a
Oh.
lifeguard could say during a rescue.
And now, a really disturbing thing a lifeguard could say
Okay,
during a rescue.
everybody, pick your
Ah,
favorite
shark is
quip.
coming. Or, uh-oh. It would be more like, so, who knows how to do chest compressions?
I'd have thought a really disturbing thing a lifeguard could say is, "Hey, your hair smells nice."
I know this girl.
I'd have gone, I hope you can swim.
Timotei.
Wins it.
Wins it. What's that done to the scores, though?
Let's
No
find
more
out.
round two for you.
Could
It's
have knocked
scoreboard
you
time.
off, I think.
Still no quick flashes. There's a possibility of the threat flash.
Oh, I'm
No.
just in the lead still.
But Southington is just
Get
behind.
ready for
Am I going to win the double bill?
Flash.
I doubt
One
it,
last
but-
chance to strut your stuff. I'm going to send each of you a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. That's triple the ha-has.
Okay, it's time for the threat flash. And remember, the answer is never M. Night Shyamalan.
Shamalama ding dong.
People remember when he used to make good movies? Like The Sixth Sense and
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable was not a good movie. God, it was so boring.
Split. The Alien one.
You mean Signs?
Signs. That's the one.
You mean-
yeah.
Signs. Aliens that can be defeated by water who land on a planet covered mostly by water. Yeah.
They didn't say they didn't say smart alien race. They said advanced alien race.
I mean, basically they went, how do we make Lilo and Stitch but make it a horror movie?
How do you make Lilo and Stitch but make it shit?
Oh my god. Two people are still thinking
Go on, Husky
about
and the Bearcat.
Whoa.
You got 20 seconds. You're all right.
Oh, by the time they hit that, they'll only have like 10.
The corn husky.
Tick-tock,
10,
time's almost up.
9,
Hurry!
8,
Hurry!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And a bit more.
Right, a bit more, yeah, because I was adjusting for YouTube lag, but still. Oh, Justin! Squeezed it! Last second.
Ooh.
Kids are made of things like
Okay.
sugar, spice, and everything
Kids
nice.
are made of
What are
things
adults
like
made of?
sugar, spice, and everything nice. What are adults made of? Condoms, grit, and all things shit. Or
All right,
naughty
choose your
things, gallons
favorite.
of alcohol, everything that's bad. I
Sense
know
of
which one I-
theme.
Also, I thought it was girls are made of things like sugar, spice, and everything nice.
It's true, actually.
Yeah,
I
that
suppose
was
now,
the old
now
one.
it's gender equality, so
Yeah.
And of course, if you add chemical X, you get the Powerpuff Girls.
See, naughty things, gallons of alcohol, and everything that's bad won it, but condoms and
Wow.
all things shit rhymes. That should have been the one
Yeah.
to win.
Indeed.
The 3 things you demand of any lover.
Oh, go on ahead.
The 3 things you demand of any lover: romance me, make out with me, make me happy,
Time to pick
Love,
the one you like best.
share a milkshake, holding hands. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I make
And now
good
we're referencing old songs. Oh, good.
old songs. It was only about a decade old. Oh yeah.
And romance is going to win the day,
Yes,
even
it
if
will.
Milkshake wins the audience vote.
3 things that usually only happen after 3 a.m.
Justin says Shyamalan takes too much flack. He's definitely had his duds, but I genuinely like most of his movies.
So 3 things that
Now
usually
it's
only
time to
happen
vote for
after
your
3 a.m.
favorite.
Sunrise, true. The morning news, very true. Get kicked out of room parties, yeah,
Yep.
more than likely. Raccoons tipping garbage cans, possibly. Toilet flushes, yeah, usually. And crickets, yeah, possibly, yes.
None of them
So,
said TK goes to bed.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Or stoners order pizza.
Yes. But Sunrise in the morning news wins it, even if toilet flushes and crickets are probably more accurate.
Remember, anybody
3
stoned
weird
is ordering at 4 a.m.
times to just
Yep.
start going vroom,
You got the
vroom,
menu for that
vroom.
pizza place.
Go ahead.
3 weird times to just start yelling vroom, vroom, vroom. Job interview, exam,
Decisions,
funeral,
decisions.
or
Choose your
Right
favorite.
now, just then, any time not in a car, really. No, it's when using the vacuum, when going past...
Now, when you're using the vacuum, you have to sing, I want to break free.
Do the shake and back and put the freshness back. Do the shake and back and put the freshness back.
If you're less than 40, you won't get any of these references.
And Southington wins that one with
You
the
did it.
job
Now
interview,
let's see
exam,
those final
and
scores.
funeral. Of course, if you're taking a shot glass, then...
So Southington's won the game.
Oh, my word.
Oh, there we go.
Southington snatches victory from the jaws of defeat. Well played, sir. Well played. Golf club.
So, staring at you behind your back is one of the top answers of the game. As is, at a funeral.
Oh, God.
Staring at you behind your back at a funeral.
Those are the top answers.
The only top
Wait.
answers of the game. Okay.
Well, there's a story for you.
Isn't that a plotline of one of the John Wick films?
Either that or it's the plot line to one of the Alex Cross novel books. James Patterson writing. Staring at you behind your back at a funeral. Not at all menacing.
No, not at all.
It's like, write a horror story in 2 sentences.
Yeah, that's a horrible game because I have seen some really nasty horror stories with 2 sentences. Because it just you fill the rest of the things with your brain and it's like, oh no, I don't want to do that.
It's the famous one by Edgar Allan Poe, which is For Sale, Baby Shoes.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Because then, of course, you go, well, is that because the baby died, or is it because they couldn't conceive? Which one is it?
or did they?
Or
do
is it because they were
something to
girl
the baby?
shoes and the parents had a boy?
Yes. Or did they buy the wrong size?
Yeah.
Also
They'll
a
grow
common
into them.
occurrence.
Yes.
Right, so before I do anything else, I need to stop doing that. There we go.
Oh,
And now we can bring the main camera back in.
hey.
There we go. That was some Jackbox fun for everyone.
Indeed, it was.
I enjoyed Quiplash.
Yes.
We've had a few weeks without it. So I thought I'd bring it back. Do the double bill of Jackbox and not Jackbox. Double bill of Fibbage and Jackbox because it's a popular double bill.
Mm.
And maybe
Fun
soon,
games.
we'll do the wheel.
I've actually noticed something that because I'm looking at the Discord TigerTails Radio chat, I've got TK in the bottom right-hand corner in a tiny camera feed, and it almost looks like he's sitting in the middle of a wrestling ring with the things around him. Looks like wrestling ropes. It's like most amusing.
That would be I'm the ref between you two then, because I'm in the middle here. So it'd be in the technically my left corner, although how it appears on stream is anybody's guess. He is wearing the banana shirt. He has the pink ears. It is the Hedgie.
I'm going to take him down. I'm going to take that man down. I'm going to take him downtown and buy him lunch.
That's another reference people won't get. Oh, no,
and on the right-hand side, we have the man, the power, the Hellos. It is none other than the Savior!
I love how it's just cutting out for me.
This is where you do a quick thing to introduce your wrestling noise.
Wrestling noise.
You know, that intro thing. Hedgie did one.
Yes, because Hedgie was playing along. It noticed I'm not.
And the winner by default, it's Hedgie!
Yeah. Remember, you want to take someone out, you take them out for lunch.
Or to the movies.
Or to the movie.
Or for KFC. But anyway, this is gone 10 o'clock and the crazy is setting in. This is a bit disturbing.
Crazy setting long before 10 o'clock, my dear.
Yes, there is that. Aye.
Ooh.
Right. Well, I think we need to wrap up then.
Do we?
Oh, yes, because this has been TigerTails Radio. We have been doing season 14, episode 43. Oh, we filled a lot of stuff back. We also had the return of the Hedge.
We did.
Hello, yes.
Although he has returned to a TigerTails brand beforehand when we dragged him over for the gaming.
Yes.
The Dewey says, thanks for the games. This was fun. It was fun. And just growl at Hedgie, you are a wolf. Yes. Xavier Wolf. We're going to have to read him to Xavier Pussycat.
Indeed. In the right corner, we have the Wolf Man. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
The tired old wolf man.
Big bad wolf. Big bad wolf.
Depends. If you're disturbing my nap time, then you definitely. Yeah.
Who's afraid of the big white wolf? I'll tell you who. Them 3 little pigs. 3, 2, 1 little piggy. I'm gonna take you down right now. I'm the Wolf Man.
Yeah, I'm going to take you down for dinner because you're dinner.
Yeah, I would like to point out, it was like, oh yeah, he was going after the 3 little pigs. He ate the first one. Yeah, I'm not going to have anything after that because I'm now full.
Well, they were little pigs.
Yes.
You know, they were snack-sized.
These were not
the fun-sized pigs.
burgers.
They were fun-sized pigs. You know, the pigs you can enjoy between meals without ruining your appetite. Yeah.
Also, it says that the 3rd little pig built his house out of bricks. It didn't say he actually used mortar to put them together. He just said he built them of bricks.
In all fairness, they never said that they didn't use mortar.
Yeah. But then, let's be honest, there's also a large amount of, twigs and hay that you could, pile up in front of the door and the walls and then just set fire to it and stand back and you go, yeah, I'm just smoking some bacon.
Because,
but it was on, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, not I'll huff, I'll puff and I'll arson you to death.
See, fire's the answer.
Straw bales, if you make a house out of straw bales, they are heavy. You're not going to blow them away.
You might do.
And the worst of what you're going to do is you're going to blow a few stray bits of straw away and they'll either get in your eye or you'll choke on one.
And depends how the straw house was made, because if it was woven, that shit's tough, you know?
Yeah, that is indeed.
I mean, if you ever tried to tear a thatch apart, it's not easy.
Indeed, it is not.
But also, very flammable.
Sticks, if you weave those together, as in basket weaving, then that's pretty damn strong. You can put a heck of a lot in a straw basket. You can put a heck of a lot in a wooden basket.
The jury has agreed. The crazy has indeed settled in.
A wicker chair is literally woven sticks. You can sit on that. It ain't going anywhere.
So we will be back later this week.
Will we?
Potentially there will be streams during midweek. I will be looking to try and do an Elden Ring on Wednesday. There will be TigerTails Gaming on Friday. Mondays is when we do the show at 8:30. We are now down to 9 shows
Wow.
left for this season.
Ooh.
There is
So, yeah.
unlikely to be any Crisis Core streams on a Thursday for any time soon because Father has requested that I now visit him on Tuesdays and Thursdays as opposed to just Wednesdays.
Oh.
So my scheduled Father time is increasing, which means my ability to stream time has decreased accordingly.
Ah.
As has
Dear me.
my available time to do everything else.
Mhm. Fun.
If you want me to reschedule anything, just let me know and I'll reschedule. It's fine.
Nah, it's fine. I mean, if anything else, I could just do a very late stream.
Yes. But yeah, so we are slowly staggering down towards the end of this season. So join in for the last few shows. Things do peter off a little bit towards the end of the season. So if you want to join in for Jackpot games or Darlies because you're sadistic for some reason.
Yeah, send us
Or
your darlies.
masochistic.
Why not? I mean, Charleston's got loads in the bag, but send us your darlies. Well, we can see if we can give Charleston a run for his money.
Yeah.
And then we'll play that copyright music from Heart thing. Tony Hart's original thing with more.
Oh, you mean Vision On?
Yeah, we're not playing Vision On.
Do. Yeah, that one.
Look, we're approaching 500 subscribers. With YouTube changing the monetization, we've got to keep things squeaky clean. We can't be affording any copyright strikes.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. We don't.
But we'll wait for that to roll in. But so we need to do a round of good nights.
We do. We're not going to, but we do.
So it's a good night from me, Xavier
Before
Wolf.
you go and do the round of good
no.
nights, I was just going to mention about, YouTube's changing rules soon. But in order for us to be able to take advantage of the rule changes, we need to hit 500 subscribers. We are currently on 400 odd.
408 currently.
Thank you. So if you know anyone who isn't listening and would like to listen, or you'd like to force them to listen, then maybe they could help join in the Jackbox gaming as well. Then, spread us around a bit. Spread us like an STD that nobody really wants, but everyone puts up with because it makes the other half happy. And we will see if we can increase that number. And you never know, we might be able to put on a bigger, better show come next season. You never know. Or we'll just set up a Patreon or something and then get one person to donate £1 and we'll pretend it's worth it. But
We'll see how it goes. But anyway,
Yes,
round
so
of good night.
it is a good night from the Xavier Wolf.
Good night, all.
The long-suffering Xavier Wolf. It is a good night from Hedgie, who is enjoying having internet again.
Good night, everybody.
And it's a good night from me, TK. Thank you very much for watching and or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us again next week for more fun, shenanigans, frolics, and other assorted bits that may or may not happen in between. But until then, it's night-night, everybody. Night-night.